Imagine this. You work hard all month, finally get that paycheck, and before you know it, poof, it's gone. The rent took a chunk, groceries took another, streaming subscriptions quietly siphoned off the rest, and by the end of the week, there's barely enough left for coffee. Millions of talented people live this cycle each month, believing that the only way out is a big salary bump or an unexpected windfall. But here's a truth the wealthy won't tell you. It's not about how much you earn. It's about where that money flows the moment it lands in your bank. You don't need to be an executive at a tech giant or have early IPO allocations to start. You need strategies, discipline, and a mindset shift so simple that once you see it, you'll never go back to spending blindly. If you're hungry for success and eager to learn, hit that subscribe button. We're here to share the secrets and strategies to accelerate your journey. Let's get started. Number 1. See equity as your real paycheck. Most employees think their paycheck is for bills first, investments second. Wealthy individuals think the opposite. Your job is no longer just your income, it's your equity engine. If you earn $3,000 a month, here's a mental flip. Treat only $2,000 as spendable and lock $1,000 into assets the same day your salary arrives. No thinking, no deciding, it's automated. The trick here isn't massive amounts, it's consistency. Each time I compound interest. Even an amount that feels small now builds unstoppable momentum. While your colleagues buy the newest smartphone every year, your equity growth quietly stacks into ownership of top companies. Amazon shares, Microsoft stock, Tesla shares, without you even lifting a finger after the initial setup. The first time you set this system, it feels restrictive. A year later, it feels like genius. 10 years later, it feels like freedom. And in this game, ownership, not hourly pay, is what makes people rich. Number 2. The 50-30-20 split that creates instant financial security. Forget those complicated budget spreadsheets. Here's the clean model that works worldwide. 50% for living expenses, 30% for wealth-building investments, 20% for experiences and savings. Notice what's different. Investments come before fun spending. Take our earlier $3,000 monthly example. $1,500 covers rent, bills, transport, groceries. $900 goes directly into investment vehicles, index funds, dividend stocks, rental properties, mutual funds. $600 is for short-term savings and lifestyle, trips, hobbies, or gear. This is simple math, but it forces equity building every single month. Over time, the 30% to investments builds passive income streams. Dividends from dividend-paying ETFs, rent from real estate, interest from bonds. It's like planting a financial orchard where fruit drops every quarter without you climbing the tree. Stick to this for 5 years, and you don't just have assets. You have cash flow that covers bills even if the paycheck disappears. That's not just security. That's the foundation of wealth. We're about to talk about how to pick the right investments for that 30% chunk. This is where the fun and acceleration happen. Number 3. Buy assets that pay you back while you sleep. Anyone can buy stocks. Not everyone picks assets that work for them. The magic lies in assets that generate recurring cash flow. Think dividend stocks from companies with decades-long payout histories, rental properties in growing cities, or diversified index funds. Let's say you put $500 every month into a portfolio of dividend stocks, companies known for not just paying but increasing payouts every year. After 10 years, you're not only sitting on appreciated capital, but you're collecting steady quarterly checks. This isn't just extra money. It's early retirement fuel. Imagine you wake up to a deposit from Apple shares because the company paid dividends overnight, or you own Nvidia stock that doubled in price because of AI growth. The goal isn't guessing the next big IPO. It's building a mix that keeps your portfolio strong in all market cycles. Avoid the temptation to splurge your gains. Reinvest them automatically. This reinvestment is what compounds your net worth from solid to unstoppable. Next, we'll go through the single most overlooked factor that quietly forces your wealth to grow without you even watching it daily. Number 4. Automate and forget. Want to know a secret? The wealthy don't check the market daily the way novice investors think they do. They set up systems, automatic invests into index funds, quarterly buys of mutual funds, reinvestment of dividends, and then they let compound interest work like gravity. Automation removes 2 wealth killers, human emotion and forgetting. No, should I buy or wait? Hesitation. No panic selling when headlines scream doom. Your job is to decide once, set it up, and walk away. Now, not all automation is equal. There's one upgrade to this system that can double your results, and it's surprisingly simple. Number 5. Increase your equity rate with every raise. Every time salaries go up, most people upgrade their lifestyle. Smart employees upgrade their ownership rates. If you start with $1,000 in monthly investments and later get a $300 raise, increase your equity buying by at least $200. That keeps wealth snowballing at a faster rate without feeling deprived. This one habit, raising your investing percentage instead of your spending, is why certain employees end up wealthy enough to invest in real estate, while others retire broke despite decades of high income. I've seen people turn $1,000 monthly contributions into portfolios worth over $500,000 within 20 years by simply bumping their investment rate every time they earned more. We'll wrap next with the mindset shift that makes all of this not just sustainable, but inevitable. Number 6. Think like an owner, not an earner. An earner works for money. An owner makes money work for them. This mental shift changes every decision, from how you spend $50 on a Friday night to how you handle a 5-figure annual bonus. When you get paid, don't ask, "How much can I spend?" Ask, "What can I own that will pay me forever?" That question transforms your relationship with money and grows financial security faster than any pay raise. Here's the truth. You don't build wealth overnight. You build it in tiny, disciplined steps, every paycheck, every month, every year, until your assets can buy more assets without your active work. This script isn't about perfection. It's about consistent equity growth that anyone can implement. Number 7. Embrace dollar-cost averaging to reduce risk. One powerful equity-building method is dollar-cost averaging, where investments are made at regular intervals regardless of market conditions. By purchasing assets monthly, whether it's stocks, mutual funds, or global index ETFs, employees avoid the stress of timing the market and the potential pitfalls of emotional investing. Dollar-cost averaging is beloved by savvy investors because it makes equity accumulation effortless and emotionally detached. Instead of second-guessing every headline, employees watch their portfolio's net worth rise year after year, driven entirely by systems set in motion. The secret: set and forget. Then let compounding and market appreciation work their magic. Get curious. Next, see how diversification across industries and countries strengthens resilience and accelerates wealth even in global market turbulence. Number 8. Diversify across sectors and geographies. Owning shares in a single company, even something iconic like Microsoft stock or Tesla shares, exposes investors to the risk of sudden declines. Smart employees build a defensive and offensive portfolio by holding assets across several sectors: technology, utilities, healthcare, consumer goods, and geographies: America, Europe, Asia. A well-diversified portfolio generates reliable passive income from dividends, rent, and interest, even when some markets stumble. Wealthy individuals quietly rebalance these holdings annually, taking profits from strong performers and allocating to undervalued sectors or countries. The result: a portfolio that's built not just for growth, but lasting security, flexibility, and resilience. Your paycheck is powerful. Treat it as a ticket to ownership instead of a license to spend, and in a few years, your portfolio will pay you in ways your salary never could. Patience, discipline, and automated systems are the bridge from working life to wealthy life. Start now. Start small, but start, and every deposit will propel you toward equity, not expenses. I believe knowledge is the foundation of success. If this video helped you, like it, share it with someone who could benefit, and subscribe for more insights. Now, if you want to know about why minimalism is the ultimate wealth move, then watch this video. I'll see you there.